Coventry couldn't snatch it, could they? Right! They've done it! Absolutely sensational! Haji Wright has sent Coventry City into the semi-finals! Here Robbins! Feels like the sky's the limit for the Sky Blues this season.
Oh, what have you done? Life comes full circle, eh? 34 years later, you've got a new claim to fame.
It's been a long 34 years, that's for sure. You know, it's different when you're managing than playing, but it's fantastic just to get to this point.
I think you've done amazing work over the last 7 years here, the complete repositioning of the club. But I wondered how the high of the quarter-final win compares to some of the other highs you've had along the way. I mean, what did you do on the Saturday night, having beaten Wolves in quite a dramatic style? How did you? I mean, do you just go back home? Do you sleep? What happens? Do you actually celebrate?
Just normal. Just go back home. My wife's there.
That is a typical Mark Robbins comment, if I'm
probably. Went for an Indian on the Sunday with family, and that's about as much as it gets.
I always wanted to play for Manchester United.
Everybody says that I don't do anything but score goals.
Tell us about the goal.
All I remember of is found myself in quite a bit of room.
Yes!
I'm still a young lad, and it's brilliant. So I got to Wembley in my first season.
Had to be United, didn't it?
When they said Manchester United, I think people were sending me messages, and it was written in the stars prior to that. And to play them at Wembley it's going to be special. There's no doubt about it. 32 years ago I left, so yeah, I was 13 when I signed for United. And Sir Alex came in 86, I think, and just changed things fundamentally for everybody, and gave the youth a chance. And I was 20 years of age, I think, when we won the FA Cup, and I was lucky enough to be a part of it. When we're looking back at it, in those days there were 2 substitutes, and I was one of those in an FA Cup final.
Can we talk about how you picked the club back up, having come so close to the Premier League, a penalty kick away from the Premier League? I mean, are you a quick processor, or every time you see Luton Town on Match of the Day, is a little bit of you going, could have been us?
No point. I think really from the final whistle, you know, your reality is there and it's written. What I didn't do is I didn't sort of look back and rue the fact that we hadn't gone up. It was a case of I need to move on because I knew what a big job we had to do in the summer.
How quickly, Mark? How quickly after that final?
Literally, we're on the coach on the way back, and I'm now thinking about what I've got to do.
I think Thomas Frank, when they missed out, described it as like having a piece of glass through the heart.
If you sit down and allow yourself to indulge yourself in that, then yeah, it hurts, there's no doubt. So I'm no different than Thomas on that. It was the first time I'd lost at Wembley. Old Wembley, new Wembley. It's the first experience of losing at Wembley. And to lose so narrowly was hard to take. I know how lucky we are. I know how hard we've worked to get to this point, and I know how hard we've got to work to move it further on. And those are the things that I look forward to. To go and play at Wembley against Manchester United, you know, in front of, and with all the interest in a huge cup competition, and a brilliant stage of the competition. You're one game away from the final. For them, it is going to be an experience and should be an experience of a lifetime for them. So I'm going to go and really enjoy that.